Well, we got quite a show for you today. Today we are going to be using solid state power. Specifically, the ISP Stealth power amp. Okay, my input is this. Wow. I need to turn the volume on this solid state power amp off because we be popping. Let's see where we're at. Give me a moment, please. What's up, people? I am trying out 4 ohm setting on a 212 speaker cab to get some more volume out of modeling. I'm going to be listening to it. Be right back. Before I proceed, I'll show you some basic maintenance. There's a few different brands of this. They're all the same type thing. String cleaner, lubricant, and an aerosol bottle. Just boop, and then now I'm going to tune and put on the locking nut. Put on some new strings on this a few days ago. Let the string stretch out. Now I'm going to put on the locking nut. Locking nut going on. The Winner Wish. That's kind of a cool name. Well, if you're interested in winning, I would recommend joining the amp giveaway competition by sending me a little email showing that you're a guitar player, and then you will be entered to win a guitar amp made by Legacy Amplification, valued at $5,000. Just sub to this channel, send me an email showing that you're a guitar player, and you will be entered into the contest. How about that? And this week, if I get 5 valid entries to the contest, I will take my name out of the running, and I will solely act as your host. I'm setting the bar very low, so I hope to get an email from you. Well, we're certainly getting a lot more volume out of it at the 4 ohm pairing than before at 8 or 16. What's up, people? Superb. Thank you very much. I'm not feeling it heat up. That's good. So this is all the Tech 21 Screaming Blonde, which is their Fender modeler. This is going through the ISP Stealth power amp into a 4 ohm 212 cab. So 2 8 ohm speakers on a switch where I can go between 16 or 4 ohms. And 16 is good for tube amps, 4 is good for modelers. Damn, I got a fan. So you're impressed, eh? Are you really a fan? Or are you an infiltrator? The winner. The winner wish. Well, you don't have to wish anymore, winner. Just got to send me an email showing me that you're a guitar player. You know, with a little video clip saying, hey, here's my gear. I want to enter the contest. And I will enter you. No matter where in the world you live, I will enter you into the giveaway. We're giving away a 50-watt amp made by Legacy Amplification. If you want in, it's really easy to join in. Just find my email in my description here. Send me an email. I'll get you in there. I'm from the United States, but I'm living in Korea. Okay, so we've been listening to the... Let's move over to the Marshall Tech 21. Let's see how this sounds. It seems like it has some more volume off the top. Well, that sounds great. Yeah, you can get more volume out of solid state power amps if you're running them into a 4 ohm load instead of 8 or 16. 8 or 16, even when you crank them up, it might still be like, this isn't slapping the speakers hard enough. I'm sorry if you can't understand me. My volume level should be okay. It is what it is. You can speak English a lot better than I can speak Hangul. So, Kansamida Sabanim. Thank you, Master. How about that? Sabanim. I learned that from Taekwondo lessons. Samida Sabanim. Hey, if you want an expensive 50-watt tube head, if you're a guitar player, send me an email. I don't care if you're Korean. This is open to the whole world. Send me an email. Simply say, hey, I want in the competition. Here's a little video of my guitar rig. If you got a speaker cabinet, you got electric guitar, send me an email, sub to the channel, and you're in. We're going to be giving it away after ATEC completes the build and sends it to me. If you go in the description of this video, you can find ATEC 9020. He's going to start making build videos, and eventually it's going to be given away on this channel. No strings attached, no funny business. You just got to sub to the channel, got to send me a little video, and you got to be there when we give it away to claim your prize. Yep. So in the description of this video, you can find ATEC 9020. He is an amp manufacturer in Central California. He's going to make an amp. He's going to send it to me, and I'm going to give it away on this channel. Just send me an email showing that you are a guitar player with a speaker cabinet and some electric guitars, and that you want in, and I will let you in. That's it. I'm an hour south of Seoul. I'm in Pyeongtaek. Hey, if you want in, get in here. And really, don't sweat it that it's American, that it's a 120 volt amp. A $40 power converter will solve that. It's not a big deal. So yes, this might not be a 220 volt amp, whatever. You can get a converter. It'll be just fine. Hey, if you're excited, that's dope, man. I'm excited. And let's see, on the last giveaway that ATEC did himself, he's got a lot more subscribers on his channel than I do. He only had like 30 people competing for that amp. The guy that eventually won it was in Sweden, and ATEC got on a plane from LAX and flew to Sweden and hand delivered it to him. So again, in the description of this video, you can find ATEC 9020. You can watch his last giveaway. We're going to do one here that's a lot easier, a lot more straightforward. We're going to keep it simple and keep it moving. Okay? So you just got to email me, show me that you're a guitar player by showing a little video saying, hey, I want in, here's my guitars, here's a speaker cab or two. And then you will be entered to possibly win a 50-watt tube head. So that's, yeah, and I'm in Korea, so if you're Korean, drive to you, hand deliver it. We can make a little video rocking out together, okay? So I'll throw it in the back of my car and drive to wherever you're at in Korea. We'll crank that sucker. Or you can come to me. Either way. But yeah, and this is going worldwide. I will put this in the mail wherever you live. I will send it to you. We're not keeping anybody out of this, but you got to be a guitar player. You got to send a little video. My email's in the page description here. Send me a little video. Say, hey, here's my gear. I'm a guitar player. I want in. I'll get you in there. Okay, now I'm going to go over to using Tonex through this solid state power amp instead of the Tech 21 pedals. Let's try Tonex. And since I'm playing through a real speaker cab, I will select a direct capture of a preamp and not the like a preamp power amp, but not a cab. There's certain captures or patches that are supposed to be for playing with a real guitar cab. It's not a matter of just turning off the IR for the speaker cabinet IR. There are patches that are designed to be played with a real guitar cabinet. So that's what I'm trying to do here. All right, let's try this out. I wonder how much more or less just volume this will be spitting out versus the Tech 21 stuff. Let's see. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Turning off the reverb. That's good. So I'm getting reverb and delay from some UA pedals here. Evermore and Orion, tape echo and reverb. I don't need to get it from the Tonex. All right, well, I can already tell Tonex is a very different product. I have it on a Marshall setting. It sounds great. Oh, man. Damn, I can get a lot more volume out of this sucker. Okay. Wow. 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 Well, man, I really want to like Tech 21, but There are reasons why the Character Plus series of pedals was on that super sale for 99 bucks, down from like 250 bucks originally on Sweetwater. And the reason is this modeling is getting good. It's a different world. It's sounding pretty good. This ain't no Digitech RP1000 type shit, right? Nah, it sounded pretty good. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll do a little bastardized Hendrix, among others. So, who's going to email me today to get in the competition? It's easy to make a little YouTube video and send me the link. Just make a 15-second clip. I'm not asking to get into your private life or anything. All right? Just show me a pic or show me a little vid of your guitars, your speaker cabinet, and you're in. Just say, hey, what's up, dude? I want to be part of the giveaway. Here's my rig. That's it. So send me an email and I'll get you in there. Damn. One of these days, you guys are going to see me fall down in here. It's going to be funny. It does sound great in this room, man. I don't know what you're hearing, but it does sound pretty good where I'm sitting. Another cool thing about the Tonex and some of these other, this got a noise gate built in. So regularly I'd be hearing something with the volume all the way up on my guitar. There's nothing until I hit the strings. It goes silent. That's pretty cool. Turning the mids around, seeing how it sounds. That's a Soldano patch. This thing sounds great. Well, so 2 birds, 1 stone. I replaced 2 16 ohm classic lead 80s with 2 8 ohm classic lead 80s and a 212 cab back there, allowing me now to switch between 4 and 16 ohms on the back of the cab. And when I'm playing the modeler with a solid state power amp, I'm putting it on 4 ohm. When I'm playing the tube heads, I'm going to put it on 16. That allows me to use all the windings and the transformers, which is maybe bullshit. I don't know, but that's how I prefer to do it. So we have an amp in the mail coming here from YD&A Amps in New York that's going to go in this combo with an Alnico Jensen speaker. That amp is called the Aqueous because it's got some drippy reverb, some wet reverb sounds going on. I'm going to do an unboxing when that comes in the mail. That should be here in the next 4 or 5 days. And when I get it, I'm going to do an unboxing. I'm not going to do some pre-production, some backroom deal with the guy who built it for me. I'm not going to do, I'm just going to give you the straight story. If it sucks, I'm going to tell you it sucks. If it's broken, I'm going to tell you this shit's broken. Okay? If it sounds glorious, like the heavens just opened up and rays of light shone upon my face, I'm going to tell you that. Okay? So it could go one of a few different ways, but let's knock on wood that it all works out. Yeah, that's the Aqueous unboxing and demonstrations coming soon. Coming soon. I'm good, man. What's up? I just played some solid state power amp with a couple different modelers. I played some Tech 21 stuff, then I played the new Tonex stuff with the amalgam audio captures that are high end. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm giving away an amp, so you got to email me and show me your stuff. Oh, so the giveaway results, nah. That was a comedy video that I made because the amp manufacturer who's going to send me the amp, he told me that I can be a name in the hat. I can be part of the contest and be the host. So I made a funny video where I said 6 months from now, and I choose my name as the winner. But it's just for fun. If 5 people send me an email with a little video showing their guitar rig this week, I will take my name out of the contest and I will only be a host for you. Okay? So all it takes is just 5 people to send me an email showing that they're guitar players, that they want to join the giveaway. You're going to show your guitar rig, make a little video, 10-second video. Hey, I've got some electric guitars, a speaker cabinet. I want to be in the giveaway. Send that to me, and you're in. Okay? If I have any questions to ask you, I'll send you a reply. If not, I'll send you a reply saying, you're in, buddy. So please join the giveaway. And in the description of this video, go find ATEC9020 and subscribe to his channel and watch the build. He's going to start building this amplifier. It'll be given away on this channel later on. He's in California. I'm in Korea. Anywhere in the world. Okay? And if it's a 120 volt amp made for America, you can simply use a $40 power converter that you plug in the wall. It's not a big deal. Don't trip on if it's a 240 amp or if it's a 120 amp. Don't trip on that. It's going to be okay. Either way, it's going to be okay. I will put it in the mail to you if you live in any of the 7 continents. I will send it out to you. And if you live in Korea, I'll put it in the back of my car and I'll drive to you and hand deliver it. No problem. We'll send it to Australia. But you got to be subbed to my channel. And then in the description of this video, go look for ATEC 9020. He's the builder. He's in Central California. You got to be subbed to him. You got to watch those build videos he's doing to kind of know what you're getting into. And you got to email me and just say, hey, buddy, I want to be in the giveaway. Here's some electric guitar. Here, send me a little video. Here's electric guitars. Here's a cab. I'm ready to get a 50-watt head. Just show me that, because we don't want to send this to somebody who's like, yeah, I'm a guitar player. I can't wait to get the amp. And then it turns out this guy's got like a $100 acoustic guitar in his closet he hasn't touched in 10 years. And that's it? Nah, he's not ready for this. You got to be ready for a 50-watt amp, which means you got a cabinet or two, you got some electric guitars. Just make a 10-second clip. I don't want to get into your private life. Nah, this is just about making sure that the right people are going to get this amp. You can have an amp. The email is in my page description. You go to the About on this YouTube page, you'll find my email. And if you go to the description of this video, you'll also find ATEC 9020, ATEC 9020, who is the builder. That's right, join the giveaway. It's not going to happen very soon because it still needs to be built. And you can watch this being built on ATEC 9020's channel. Thanks, buddy. But yeah, I use this as a social network to talk to other guitar players about tone, to show different things. I'm not a salesman, and I'm one of the few honest ones on here. Okay, so if you want to come in here, I'll respond to you if you ask questions or if you have comments in the chat. We can talk about tone here. It's a safe place to talk about tone. And some of the links in the description of the different channels that we're kind of affiliated with, it's cool. It's a little community. It's just like straight talkers. It's not the guitar salesman community. It's not about having a polished production. It's about talking, instead of being in the forums and talking to, reading, we could be interacting in another way. Okay? That's right, Jerry. That's cool. I am in Korea, and the amp is being made in California right now. And wherever you are in the world, if you win, I'll send it to you. If you email me and you show that you're a guitar player ready to take on a 50-watt amp, which will probably be a 10-second video, just saying, hey, here's a couple of guitars, here's a speaker cabinet, I want in on the giveaway. Click, that's it. But yeah, today we listened to some solid state stuff, and I really like the Tech 21 pedals in front of tube amps. Those Character Plus pedals, especially, man, that high watt in front of the high watt, it just gives it like so much more control over the EQ. It's awesome. And the distortion sound from it is authentic high watt distortion. So it's great in front of the high watt amp that I have. But man, it's amalgam audio captures. It's really hard to compete against those amalgam audio captures in the Tonex. Damn. So what we really did today was we listened for volume levels to see if it was kind of like tube level volume levels, because I now have two 8-ohm speakers in a 212 that I put in place of two 16-ohm speakers. And it's got a little switch on the back of the cab that lets me go from 4 ohms or 16 ohms. So 4 ohms with solid state power amp, that's where you want to be, because you can get some more volume, more punch out of it. It's awesome. You're still using the 81 Boss DS1 pedal. Well, I don't do the DS1. I'm not an orange player, but I'm a yellow player, my man. This paired with Marshalls, or maybe even better, the OCD paired with Marshalls is awesome. Or in my case, not the OCD, but the ODD. Yes, I bought the Warm Audio copy of the OCD. And it is great. If you got Marshalls, you need these two bad boys. One will work with some things, the other will work with other things. If you got these two bad boys with a Marshall, you got it. Hey, we got YDNA in the chat. He says, don't do it. Don't do what, man? Oh, so he thinks that I have low integrity because I use the Warm Audio copy of the OCD instead of Mr. Fuller's original OCD. You know, YDNA, you have some pretty high standards for your purity tests and your integrity tests. I don't think I can measure up, but I'm still willing to be your friend, man, if you're willing to keep me. I don't think I'll ever measure up to your purity testing, but I still think you're cool. And if we can be cool, that works for me. But yeah, dudes, that's all I have to show tonight. And remember, if 5 people give me valid entries this week, I'll take my name out of the hat and not participate in any way besides being a host for you. 5 valid entries this week, I will take my name out of the running and I will just be your host. Okay? That's setting the bar pretty low. I think that's something you guys can do. All right. Peace.